How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call
Pork bacon! Yay! I'm hungry.
Tuesday. And with being said, what's going to people? Everybody's doing everything as far as being productive in their life and living, knocking down doors. Don't let anyone
Annie, are you okay?
deter you of your dreams and goals. Anyway, that being said, I know you said, well, what you laughing for, Raven? The thing is that, okay, this is what happened. Now, I woke up this morning and stuff, and I wanted some bacon. Now, I know you said, well, bitch, you go to store this bacon. I wanted to get some bacon because I wanted
Mother
some
loves
bacon
the
because,
pig.
I don't know, I just woke up with some bacon on my mind. So what I did, and, I got up and everything, and I woke up really early, so I had fell asleep, and, anyway. So I'm going to go get some bacon and stuff. Now, if you're the kind of person like me, we like to go to the store when it's really, really early because we get everything we want, get everything we need, and we're back home before everybody wakes up. People who are doing bad things and stuff. Because I noticed that people who do crimes or just do mean things to people always come out a little later than the normal people, just my opinion. So I got up there and everything, and I woke up and I was like, well, let me just go to the store to get my bacon. And of course, we'll get some chicken and some oopala, but I gotta get some extra stuff, because, mother has to eat. But, anyway, so I go to the store and stuff like that, and I'm saying to myself, the reason why I do not go out is because of, I don't want to meet anybody. I don't want anybody walking up to me or, going, is that or,
That's the dude.
so to avoid all that type of conflict and stuff, what I do is I try to go early. Anyway, inside. So, of course, the universe was watching me as I was leaving out and stuff like that. And it's funny because I was talking to someone, I was saying, sometimes you get tired of laying in the bed by yourself, and sometimes you want to roll over into that man.
Te amo mucho más, papi. Look at your muscles and them smusty arms.
That man laying in the bed with you, you miss it sometime, but anyway, the being said. So, I'm talking about the good man. I'm talking about the man that's laying next to you because he done robbed your pocketbook and laying next to you because he managed to get back in bed before you could wake up.
Yeah, still do a career of it.
Stay focused, baby. Okay. So, anyway, so I go inside the store and stuff like that. I ordered some food and stuff like that. I ordered a couple of, some chicken, and I ordered my bacon. So, as I got the bacon and everything, the guy comes behind me. So, you know how you walk in the store, you kind of feel somebody walking behind you, but you kind of like, it's not about you, baby. So I kept walking. So then I heard him making like little conversation and stuff behind me. So reality is that he wanted me to turn around, which I knew kind of what was going on. So I wasn't going to turn around, of course. I had my earphones in. You ever had your earphones in and they're not really on. The music and stuff is not on, but you kind of make it think it's on. So I'm sitting there waiting around like this.
Look at him, girl. Look at him.
This is what happened. I said,
turn around and look at him, bitch. Turn around. Yes. It's a man. Look, check it close, girl. Check it close. Check it close. All right, look down, girl. Look down, girl. Play it off. Yes, play it off. Look down again. Yeah. Make sure the monkey nuts are not showing. Yeah, check the monkey nuts. Yes. Shift it so nobody can catch the tea. Shift. Yes. Bitch, shift the monkey nuts. Yes. Be cunt about it. Be cunt. Be cunt. Be cunt. Yes. Take it back in. Take it back in. Make sure it's fixed, girl. Go ahead. Fix it. Yeah. Play innocent. Real innocent. Real innocent, bitch. Yes. Yes. Give it real innocent. Yes. There you go. You're lost. You're waiting for him. You're sad. Oh.
So the next thing I know, he walks up and everything, and I'm at the counter and I'm talking to the guy and stuff, and he walks over, he looks at me and stuff. Because basically he wanted to find my voice and stuff like that. And we just kind of analyze everything because I'm tall. And he was actually taller than me, dreadlocks, dark skin guy and stuff like that. So he walks in and everything, and he's like this, and you know how they do this. They walk up and they stand right there, like he stands right there and get a good look at me and stuff. So he's like this, and I'm standing like this. Now I see what you're doing, and he looks back, and he's listening to my voice. I'm ordering my food, so I'm about to take a few hours. Yeah.
That was cunt.
Anyway. So, I go to the store part, get my food and stuff, and I walk inside the store. So this is the funny part of this story. I go outside and everything, and I'm like, oh my God, please don't be one of them guys who with a whole bunch of guys, because 9 times out of 10, one of your boys is not really on the straight up and narrow tip. He's actually on the down low,
Hold on, well.
so my thing is not saying that it's a
Friends
bad
don't know
thing,
I'm gay.
it's a good thing, but anyway. But you know,
It's a lady.
Hold on, well.
tea and stuff like that. You know, not the ones who are on the up and up, but the ones who, and I know everybody has them. Anyway, the being said. So, I'm walking to the store and stuff like that, because, you know, I have to go to the store, and then I went on by, and I listened to him walk. So I had my hat on and stuff, so I'm walking and stuff, and, you know, I heard him say, "Isn't she pretty? She is pretty."
Yes.
So I said,
Oh,
I'm
bitch, you
doing that.
blushed. Here come Ghetto Barbie. Walk, Ghetto Barbie. Walk, Ghetto Barbie. Yes.
But at the end of the day, I was waiting to see if they were going to throw a bottle, but they didn't. So, you know, and it's funny because when I thought about him, I said, I think I
Don't
know
go tell
him.
all your secrets.
I think that he's the guy. And he said, "Bitch, you don't know me." He said,
That's nasty.
"Mother has a lens, honey."
AARP.
You know, but after a bit of time, they all look alike.
That's bad pussy policy, girl. Bad pussy policy.
Anyway, don't judge me. Anyway, you know, but it's just like pieces of shit is pieces of shit. After a while, piece of shit is like a piece of shit. I just don't know the difference between a piece of shit. But anyway, he reminds me of the guy. He may not be him, of course, because knowing me, I probably got it wrong, as I usually do, because I walked with the guys that thought I knew them. They're like, "I don't know you." But anyway, he set up there and everything. He was, I noticed him before because he's like my type. He's tall. He's like 6'4", 6'5". He's dark skinned, dreads and stuff. And usually the guys who are my type are basically not the good guy for me.
A felon, a murderer, a
You know, people
killer.
do outside security.
Drug dealer. Get your pharmaceutical.
And you know, it's just so weird. You know, it's funny because you go out and everything. You always have to make sure everything is on point. But with me, I'm not going to actually look like a bum. So
That's true. It's nothing like looking like you pissy and funky.
Get back, bitch.
so I actually look like a bum. So it's not that serious with me and stuff. You know. But you know, it is what it is. And you know, I just knew he followed me inside the store. So now he says him to another guy, which I know he's probably working inside the beauty parlor, which is a barber shop, and I know someone who works in that spot, which I'm sure about now they're going to drop the dime and let him know who I am and whatever case may be, and you know, and whatever it is, what it is. Anyway, because you know people love to spill the tea when it comes down to you. Anyway, that being said, I just thought this shit with I thought it was very funny and stuff like that. And once again, I always walk very quietly. I don't say a thing because I'm the kind of person that they always say, watch out the quiet ones. And that's me because I have trust issues, which you already know. So I don't trust people. Even the ones I'm attracted to, I don't trust them. Anyway, that being said, I just want to change to my story, my baking story. My story to get some bacon, which I'm going to be frying very soon. Anyway, that being said, I'd love to feel about this. Have anybody ever followed you inside the store and they act like they wasn't following you and actually was because they was interested? Anyway, that being said, I would love to feel about this, and I want to let you know I love you, and I want to thank you for watching. Catch the radio.